Which proposal? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you are talking about. Don't talk to me like that.
This is how a suspect in a fraud case will try to evade investigators, denying and deceiving. However, this time it is just a mock-up game at a training for fraud investigators at the World Bank. The course teaches how to uncover corruption and expose it. After the training, these young investigators will join the International Corruption Hunters Alliance, a network of anti-corruption officials from more than 40 countries. This worldwide alliance is meeting for the first time at the World Bank's Washington headquarters. The corruption hunters are dedicated to stepping up the prosecutions of transnational bribery cases. They share information, monitor results, and work on sharing the proceeds of global settlements.
Corruption fighter usually is a lonely job, and Vice President for the integrity under World Bank initiate this communication and networking with many of the corruption hunter. I think from the moral support this is very important, but from the networking point of view, in which we've already established and starting this networking across the region in Latin America, in Middle East, Africa, East Asia and South Asia, I think it will be very good to create an effective networking, because corruption, especially across border, will be very difficult to fight if there is no coordination and sharing information.
Fraud schemes can be found all over the world. Companies bribe or just deliver substandard services for inflated prices. 117 fraud investigations by the World Bank during the last financial year resulted in the debarment of 45 companies and individuals from World Bank business. And efforts have been stepped up by the development organization, because corruption often comes at the expense of the poorest.
As the INT unit now is approximately 100 people. 10 years ago it was 5 people, and so there's been a tremendous commitment to it. Plus, because of the UN Convention Against Corruption and other treaties, a number of developing countries are establishing their own investigation units, their own anti-corruption units, which are now just getting started, funded and trained. So there's tremendous commitment to anti-corruption work at the present time.
Commitment and demand by many countries that have become tired of corruption. With the new Corruption Hunters Alliance in place, many bribed officials will not be able to hide the evidence of their schemes any further.